Good morning, everybody. It is day 9 of Octoberween 2024, and I'm doing a coffin. This one is a matte mold, so it won't be too shiny, and it's not going to be meant to be shiny. Sorry, this thing moves around like crazy on me. And I've noticed that I need a new mat because this one has gotten warped. I do have another new mat, but I'm going to use this for this purpose because this mold here in itself is heavy. So it's not going to move, and neither is this. Sorry, really, really dry throat tonight. Well, this is tonight for me. When you see this, it'll be day 9. But so I've been working at what to do with this mold. Excuse me, let me get some water. Now my idea is to have red here, purple on the inside, which I have this lovely purple here, which is, of course, oh my gosh, I just said the word. Oh my God, okay. Resin paste, ta-da. Now, my problem is this color and this color. This is more of a red, and then there's this purple here. And so I can use this purple. I like this purple over this. And then it comes down to which one is going to match the red of this gel polish better. I think it'll be the darker purple here. So I'm going to use the mica powder and not the resin paste. Now, I want a true red, but this actually kind of does have an orange hue to it. And I don't understand that, but I'm going to paint the bottom of the inside of the coffin with this. And yes, it's Sally Hansen Insta Dry. So it'll be a quick dry. There is this here, the cross. I'm going to do that in red as well. Now my issue is going to be, since it's a matte mold, I'm not worried about getting a glossy finish, but the cross will be glossy. The inside of the coffin here at the bottom will be glossy because of the polish. But I need purple on this edging here. So I have to brush that on instead. No, that's the black, duh. Let's not make that mistake. And then with the whole main of the lid, after this is dry and this is brushed on, it's going to be clear with glitter. And I do have my Elmer's clear glue so that I can get the glitter to suspend. Of course, with it being purple and red, I have to have purple and red glitter, because that is how you make it look good, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay? Hopefully. All right, I'm going to be right back. I got to go grab those 2 glitters. Unfortunately, I don't have a red and a purple. Oh, I might have a red and a purple close to me. There's the purple. All right, let's see if I have a red close by. My little glitter box here. I have many other glitters. Many, many, many others. Okay, as you can tell, there are two different purples. One that has more of a red hue to it, the other is purple. So, then there's a redder purple. But I've already picked out the purple. So now let's see if I can find a red. And this is like a brown red. So I don't like it for that. Ooh, there's a good red. So there are my glitters. I get these other glitters put away. Now I had wanted to use glow in the dark for the cross here. And I say I had wanted to because, well, it's not feasible on making such a small amount of resin to put in this cross. And I wanted the cross white, but we all know that mica powders tend to turn silvery. So they're never a true white, just like they're never a true black. And so, like I said, I've been swinging back and forth on how to do this for close to an hour now. But we're going to go ahead and begin with getting the coffin bottom of the inside painted. I want a nice layer. I don't want it too thick. I can't see this end. Hold on, everybody. And if I'm not talking, it's because I'm concentrating on getting this just right. I also noticed that the edging of this coffin on the inside is not cut well, I'm going to say. That their master blank they used for this coffin was defective-ish, rough-edged on the inside. I haven't smelled nail polish in 1,000 years, and it's sickening still to this day. There's just something about that odor that gets to me. One of the main reasons why I stopped using polish. The other reason is it doesn't allow your nails the oxygen they need. And yes, they tend to be pretty well destroyed at that point. And you can get nail fungus, which of course is really difficult to get rid of. So it's why I don't wear fake nails and I don't wear polish any longer. All right, so we got the inside of the coffin base. Now I have to get the inside of the lid. So I'm going to set that aside, turn this sideways. I'm going to set my brush down, and we're going to get the mini brushes. A little difficult to do when you can't see what you're doing and you're in a tiny, tiny area to have to get done. See if I can drip some of that down in there so it's easier to spread. Oh boy. So I'm going to spread it open here a little bit. Run that down there like that. Do some more here. Don't want to get it too thick, but it should do okay even if. Get these all turned out like that. Get some up the sides. Make sure those edges are done. This one's not quite. And because this is a matte mold, most of these types of things will actually adhere to it instead of pooling up into different places. Kind of flex it a little bit and spread it a little bit more. See a couple trouble spots. Sorry if I'm taking so long. Okay, there's trouble spot number 1. And number 2. Okay, I think I've got it good enough. Baylor, you go tell Dad you have to go. Mama's a little bit busy. He's coming to tell you he's got to go. Okay. Now I'll get the edges cleaned off real fast. Very quick drying, I'm going to say that. Okay. Now we just let that dry up. And instead of torturing you with the wait for that, I'm going to put you on pause. All right, I've got my resin poured and resting. This is A, this is B. No, I don't have my gloves on right now. I did while I was doing this, but right now I have to do the more delicate work. And the reason why I let it rest is for easier release of those bubbles. A tends to have more bubbles than B because it is so much thicker. Okay, let me get this popped open here. Now I don't know which way of putting this mica on here that's going to keep it from going everywhere. So I have to bring this to me to see what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing right now. And of course, oops, I have more cleanup to do. Mica also is very staticky, so it tends to go where it wants to go. So yes, I'm going to have some cleanup to do. Try not to break the seal on that polish. A lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Well, since I have such a cleanup to do anyway, let's see if this works a little better. Not really. I'm making a mess either way. Just trying to make sure these inner corners here, or outer corners I should say, are getting coated like they should. What a mess. At least I don't have to worry about being rough on the mold because it's not a glossy mold. That's just not getting into those corners very well. So let's go back to this one. All right. I'm going to put you on pause, clean up the mess, and be right back. Okay, everybody. I have a total of 80 mil. It should be enough to cover all of this. I'm going to put my glitters in real quick here now. So I have that. However, I think I need to put the glitter and that into a smaller vessel, maybe. Oh, I'll just dump it in because it won't matter if it's in there with the mica powder. I do not want it overpowered in any way. However, that kind of volume of resin needs to have a higher volume of glitter in order for it to show properly. So I'm going to wipe this off real fast. Let's get the red in. I think I do need to have a little extra of the red, at least more than the purple. Ah, red on red, purple on purple. I have 3 drops of glue in this right here, in the little stir pot. I also seem to have a hair in there. Sorry, just cleaning the glitter off so I'm not spreading it everywhere. See if I can pull that hair out. All right, I'm gonna maybe try just siphoning off this glitter into the stir pot here. Okay, that was a lot of red that went in. Now, because it's in there with the glue, that should suspend that glitter. Let's get a little bit more in there. If I have to pour it back in, I will. Okay, let's, I do want it to go kind of thick, but not thick enough to trap bubbles horribly. Yeah, it's starting to gel up. You do want to stir completely. All right, now we're just going to pour it in here and hope that I put enough in. And probably not, but that's all right. I'll just pour a little extra in. We'll get this to spread out. Now the mica will probably pull in from the sides because resin and mica do those kinds of things. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need just a little bit more resin in here. I do absolutely want it touching each and every side very well. Stringy. All right, I'm going to let this cure on here. Okay. Let's get some mica added to this. That should be plenty. And then some. Get it out of the way. I'm sorry, I pulled that out of the frame. It's just easier with my bad eyes to see closer up to me. Got to get these clumps out. Might not be too easy, what with the fact that I added glue and it was on the stick. So I'll give it a really good stir. Scrape on the sides. Wait for any powder to rise real fast. Not really seeing any. All right, let's go ahead and get it poured. Now my resin is getting quite warm, but that's because my heat mat, it has been on. I want to try to get rid of any bubbles in here real fast. Not easy to make the turns with a flat stick. Okay, that should have done that. And let's get the rest in. Ugh. And I have my trusty old skull here for the remainder. definitely unlevel for some reason. So shouldn't be unleveled. I mean, there's this edge here that's having issues. So let's go ahead and just put a stick under this area here. That did it. Make sure it's thoroughly full. Well, that didn't do it because it's still leaning down this way. Wait a moment. Let me get a wider stick for that purpose. Now, did that help? It looks like it. Okay, so it is domed. All right, let's get the rest of this into the big skull before it flash cures all the way. Okay, all that's left now is the time to cure. So I'll put you on pause and I'll be back soon. Okay, we're back. It's been a few hours. It's about 2:30 in the morning now. So this is being finished on the 9th. It's a good thing since it's the 9th video. Okay, I'm going to allow that to release a little bit more. And let's get the lid out. This is a fair warning to everyone. While I was in the front room waiting for this to cure, my left eye began going white on me. So this is probably, I'm going to speed through as much as I can with getting these done, because I want to finish my 31 days out. And so when my right eye started going, it was very quick. So I just want everybody to know that I will probably not be able to finish out the 31 days. I definitely probably will not be doing Christmas, because I won't be able to see to do it. And I won't be able to watch your videos. And for me, it does no good to watch videos. Well, it didn't turn out too bad. But that mold has got like streaks in it. But I don't watch videos if I can't see them, because it makes no sense to me. Now, what I have noticed is there's no ridge except for on the top here. And And the top is not supposed to be upside down, is it? I don't know. We'll see when I pull this out. So yeah, until I can afford to get my eyes done, I won't be doing any more projects after whatever videos I can get out for, well, whatever videos I can get out. Hopefully all of Halloween videos. Okay, that looks like crap on the inside. See, now I thought so. This does not fit this coffin at all. It's too large for it. So, don't purchase this set, okay? It's not worth it. There are also some problems with the other two parts of this set. I noticed there's no way to be able to get the feet into this at all, because the feet here stick out like this. You're not going to be able to get resin to set in there. I think the only thing this mold would be usable for or with is clay, because these feet curl down, as you can see, and that goes up. So anyway, yeah, probably clay would do it. But I don't have any time to mess with clay. And having this lid, it just sits on it if you can get it to sit. Or you can probably glue it, or possibly maybe find a way to put hinges on it. But yeah, the mold is all like scrapey looking. So not only is it not shiny, it's all scrapey looking. Don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it in the light better. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching day 9. I guess it's okay that I'm going blind right now, because I've noticed my viewing, even on my Temu hauls, has dropped considerably. And, you know, I was working at trying to get monetized to get my eyes done, but I've got subscribers, and I love you all. And thank you to the new people that have joined. But my videos aren't getting viewed enough. They're not getting interacted with enough. They're not getting enough likes. They're not getting enough comments to help drive them to bring the channel up. So, I don't know. I do want to thank all of you that have tried to help me. It's so appreciated. You don't know. But it looks like fate is intervening, and I'm not supposed to be doing this anymore. So, yeah, I'll try to get through. I will. I really will. Now that I'm going to end this video, I'm going to go ahead and start on day 10. And possibly even day 11, to try to get ahead a little bit more so that I can do at least 2 to 3 videos a day. And I'm going to use up what resin I can, because I can't have the resin just sitting around when I can't see. It'll go bad, and it'll just get tossed out, and that's not good for the environment either. So yeah, I'm going to work at it. Well, I guess it's it's going to be kind of useless to say please subscribe if you haven't. At least try to give it a thumbs up and maybe comment. That would be helpful. But soon I won't be able to read them at all. My husband will have to read them for me, for the ones that I finally can't be able to see. But he's never really been into the whole thing of me crafting anyway. It's bothered him, so yeah, I think the fates have decided things for me. So I'm gonna try getting through. Love you all. Peace out. Boo hoo 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 wah wah.